Hi, everyone. Welcome to the digital experience team. This is our sprint planning video. Today is Monday, October 25th. We'll go over what we plan on committing to for the next 2-week period. First up is Tyler.
Yeah, I've got some follow-up from the incident like early October where NPM went down and our assets went down as well. Figured out a remediation plan, just a couple small changes. We have a really easy, we have a really awesome backup utility available to us in that we have last known good builds every 20 minutes, and we just need to have that documented and with a quick and easy script that we can just say, hey, go click this button and there's the backup. So I'll be working on that. Also, the slipper specific cache busting is one, no longer necessary, but two, also contributed to the problems there since the old assets, it wasn't pointing to the old assets, right? So that's going to be the bulk of the things that I've got issues for. We have a meeting today with LogRocket about conditional recording, so maybe something there. It's not clear as of yet if I'll do that or not, but I'm going to reserve some time for that. And then the rest of my capacity, I'm just going to make available for all of our new team members. So, consider me somewhat flexible for the next 2 weeks if you have questions or want to chat or whatever. So I'm going to kind of do reduced capacity in order to be more available for new folks on the team. Nathan's next.
Yeah. Next up is Nathan. He's not able to make it, so I'll read his plan. So he's got a number of points allotted to the feature comparison page MVC1, and then the rest of his time is going to be on the pricing page feature hover MVC2. And next is Jess.
I'll read for Jess. She's got a pricing calculator experiment going, or is planning an experiment to show ROI on choosing GitLab over competitor tool chains. She's on standby also for final illustrations and copy for the DevOps lifecycle page update. And she also says that she has capacity, so I'll be hitting her up for help for this iteration. I'm next. I'm going to continue evaluating the competitor comparison buying journey. So I'll be connecting with Niall to see if it's possible to see the user's path when comparison shopping. I'd also like to get some LogRocket data on usage of the comparison table on the homepage. So maybe Tyler, that conditional recording session, will give us some insights there. The next item I'll be working on is Slippers maintenance and documentation. It will fall off my plate a little bit for this quarter. So as the quarter's winding down, I'd like to at least get the card documentation done. I also created a new issue to look at text link inconsistencies, specifically on the homepage. You'll see that sometimes there's an underline, sometimes there isn't. And lastly, since Nathan's going to be working on that pricing page info pop-up for this iteration, I just want to follow up on that issue. I want to review the UX and identify potential risks, since it's a pretty high value page and there'll be a lot of eyes on that change. Next is Lauren.
Right, I'm going to build the solutions template in the buyer experience journey repository and try to build out the rest of the pages that someone designated as important. That's going to be the bulk of my sprint. And then I have one for adding the Y Tracker digest potential videos, Google Analytics tracking to our video modal. We have some templates and markdown extraneous files that are actually building pages and getting shipped every time, and they're not supposed to be. So I'm going to remove those. And then another YouTube tracking thing for our carousel. And then the rest of the capacity is available for helping our new team members get all set up. So reach out if you need help. And Laura.
So I'll be working on the CE versus EE page. There's been a nice little redesign for that, so I'll be building that out. As well as the stages of DevOps page. Jess had mentioned this in her part above, that we're still waiting on some content, some images, but I'll get started on that. There's a small issue for updating our footer to have the relevant copyright links and a dynamically added date so that we don't forget to change those dates every year. That says 2021 or whatever. And then I have some carryover from last iteration for updating the global banner to a YAML file and doing that on all of our repos. So I'll be doing that. Next is Stephen, who had to hop off the call, and it looks like his item is to finish up his handing off document. And next is Javier.
Hi, I'm trying to get a merge request through the pipeline for adding these 10 alert boxes to different pages on the docs page. It's been approved, essentially just need a content change for that. I have 2 points set up for upgrading the free trial page to integrate with product tracking. Essentially, it's that flow of going from docs to pricing to a free trial, and making sure that that's set up and orchestrated properly to make sure that we know what's happening with that. And then I have 6 points to collaborate on growth to provide options to start a free trial or pages. Essentially, it's a more refined version of the MR that I currently have live. And then I have 1 point to fix card plate inconsistencies. We've added a lot of cards to our www repository throughout the past year, and just going through and combing through and making sure that everything is consistent. Just because we've added a ton of cards, we've added cards, various types of cards at various points with different code for them. So just going to go through and make sure that they all look the same. And that's it.
All right, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.